Hello and welcome to the very first ever Fridays Golf live Q&A. Now we've done Q&As before. The Over Easy episodes were actually heavily based on Q&A, but now I want to do a live Q&A. So today's episode is hopefully content-wise 100% you guys. So you ask your questions, I'll answer them. It would be really awkward if no one showed up. So if you could just ask some questions, that would be greatly appreciated. Where's my comments at? Show comments. So I will patiently wait. Golf Buddy, hi. Nick Kratt, hey, how's it going, guys? This is a Q&A, so if you have questions, feel free to fire away. Otherwise, you're just going to stare at me for a little while. Joe, hello from Michigan. Chad, good to see you. Glad you guys could all join me on this beautiful Sunday. What is my favorite driver? I had to go right to that one, didn't you? Who was that? Ooh, what's your favorite driver? Upstate Anglers? My favorite driver is the one that's currently in my bag right now, and it's the Ping G400. I am going to do a what's in the bag. I haven't done one of those in a while, so I'm going to update that and give you a video, a perspective of what's in my golf bag right now. So, that's soon to come. I hate how the comments disappear on here. I'll have to figure that out. How's the One Wheel? The One Wheel is great. For those of you who haven't seen the One Wheel music video, I suggest you watch it. It's a good one. But it's fun. It makes the game a little more, I guess, interesting for those who have trouble concentrating or staying focused throughout a round of golf. It's more for the people with, I think, ADD, because it's it kind of gives you a feeling of kind of snowboarding the golf course. So it's fun. Okay. Sam, I'm stuck at 20 handicap after 10 months of consistent playing. How do I start to drop those shots? Well, stop playing, start practicing. That would be my recommendation. 125 yards and in, putting, chipping. Those are all things that's going to dramatically drop your scores and hopefully improve your handicap. Tommy wants to know, do you like the nickname Randito? Yeah, I love it. It's the best. When am I coming to the UK? Peter wants to know. You know, I don't know if there's an actual benchmark. It's just the point in which me going to the UK would make sense monetarily, because to buy tickets to go there, I would have to take my wife, because she would kill me if I didn't take her to the UK with me. And so I have to have that make sense to where I can make the content, I have time to create content, but also have time to see the sights, because I've never been to the UK. I've never been to Europe. I've never been really anywhere besides like Canada and Mexico, which is kind of boring if you think about it. What is the weight limit for the One Wheel for a dude in the bag? You have 275 pounds is the weight limit. Now, I don't know, how close you can get to that before you start to see a performance drop off, but I know it's 275 pounds. So, if you weigh 250 pounds, and you have a golf bag on your back, I think it's going to carry you quite well, so you shouldn't have any problems. The Black Rabbit, what's the difference between peanut butter and Jell-O? You got me. I have no idea. There. Scuba Steve, here we go. How about Scoobs? Now that's a nickname. It's not a question, Dad. Golf Buddy, P790, is it in your bag yet? No, the P790s are not in my bag. Not so much because of performance, because I think that they performed well, but TaylorMade sent me what they call a media set, which is just stock standard, stock length, stock everything, which I'm far from playing stock. I'm a little shorter, so I'd like my clubs about a half inch short, 2 degrees flat, but they sent me that more for testing and to make content in a video off of. Mallory, GoPro, sorry, wants to know, collab with Golfaholics. Perhaps. I am going to California for my birthday in February. I'll be in touch with Golfaholics and see if they want to meet up. If it's not a course vlog, just kind of do maybe a Q&A on their channel or something, just kind of hang out. I think it'd be fun. Golf Vlogs UK, can you open the book behind you, Randy? You guys, you can't handle the Whoop Whoop Journal. So now, best course I've ever played outside of Indiana. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't travel and golf much. I've played a couple courses in California, which were nice. I don't remember the names of them, though, so I can't really tell you. What's the best course I have played? I think it would have to be, as far as aesthetically and just the design, would have to be the Pete Dye course in French Lick. It was It's like carved into like the hilliest part of Indiana. I would say mountainous, but I wouldn't really consider it a mountain. It's a very tall hill. Have I ever used Envy Roll putters? Chad wants to know. I haven't, and a lot of times you guys will ask me to test equipment or try out equipment, and I'm really at the mercy of the manufacturer because realistically I can't purchase all that equipment. I don't have that kind of money. I'm not Jean-Claude Van Damme. So when they send me equipment, I'll do my best to give like my hard-boiled episodes on it, and I'm sorry I don't make that many of those, but a lot of times I don't have the equipment to do them, so I'm trying as much as I can. Do I moisturize daily? It's very important. Wife can say. There you go. Vincent says that my wife and I can stay at his bed and breakfast in Scotland. Never played golf till you played in Scotland. I've heard that. I've heard it's very fun to play there, and I'd love to have the opportunity. Scuba Steve, leave the chat, okay? I'm blocking you. You're out of here. Have I ever played golf in Europe? No, I've never been to Europe. What irons do I use? I am going to do a what's in the bag. I don't really think it's that necessary to keep it secret, but I will update my what's in the bag. Right now I'm playing iBlades, and I'm enjoying them very much so. What are my plans for the channel this year? That's a great question, Chad wants to know. And I think it's really I think over the last couple years I've started to identify the content that I, one, like to make, and two, that you guys like to see. So I'm not 100% sure what direction I'm going to take this year, but I'm fairly certain that I've started to kind of narrow down the stuff that works for me and the stuff that does not work for me. What do you guys think? What would you like to see more of from me in 2018 and less of that you saw in 2017? I'd be interested in hearing that. Leo, do you watch Rick and Morty? I do. I watch Rick and Morty because I believe that that is some of the smartest humor I've ever been exposed to in cartoon form. It's great. If you don't watch it, you should. And if you don't like it, it's completely understandable because it is somewhat offensive. Are you going to get Scuba Steve a one wheel for Christmas? Ryan wants to know. I am not. I mean, I should. I should get him one and watch him wreck on it. But no, he would be a waste of a one wheel. I'd be better off throwing it in the pond. How did I grow my hair so quick and glossy for the one wheel video? Daniel would like to know. Horse shampoo, it helps. Blaine wants to know, C200 shafts longer than standard. If so, can I shorten and still be safe? You can shorten any golf club. The problem is as you start to take length off of clubs, you're going to mess with the swing weights, and this affects performance more than people think, because when you start to throw off swing weight, it throws off tempo, it throws off timing, and then you can start to create a lot of problems. It's not great. Dude Food, how's the Honda Accord holding up? Dude, they don't die. They're like zombies. They gotta take a shot right to the head to die. Dream Foursome, Troy would like to know. Rick, Pete, and Michael Jackson. Daniel. James, has my neighbor been spotted with my Epic driver? For those of you who don't know, my neighbor stole a custom Epic driver. We didn't technically steal it, but he unethically kept it because it was misdelivered to his house. But no, I've not seen it, and I've just been kind of avoiding him, really. Do I work at the golf store or do I own it? I don't. I just work. Actually, this is kind of something that's can be attributed to why I've not posted a lot of content. I've actually got another job at a production studio here locally, and I'm actually just part-time at the golf shop that I work at, and I mostly do online content, or not content, but online like sales, as far as I run the eBay and the website. So that's what I've been doing there. Quit asking Scuba Steve questions in the comment section. How fast does he go on the one wheel? He went -1 mile an hour because he went backwards and then freaked out. So he didn't go any miles per hour. He didn't go fast at all. Philip wants to know, what's the one wheel like on steep downhill? It's actually awesome because I took this thing, I think it had to be like a 40 grade as far as the slope of this hill I went down. And the cool thing about it is when you go downhill on the one wheel, it actually charges the battery. So if the hill is large enough, you can pick up a 4 or 5% charge just by going down the hill, which is really cool because it helps you, save battery. Have you ever watched the Nedbank Golf Challenge played in South Africa? I have not. Should I watch that, Ian? Who's a better singer? Me or my brother? That's a good question, G-Man. I would say from like a ballad standpoint, I would just destroy him, but I think he has the better rock and roll voice. Check him out, Desert Train. Listen to him. That's my brother Kurt as the lead singer. I think I could like out Sam Cooke him, but as far as like getting grungy, I think he's gonna beat me in that singing contest. Has One Wheel contacted me in regards to sponsorship? That's funny, you should ask. No, they have actually not even acknowledged that the One Wheel music video exists, which blows my mind. So actually, now that I have you here and you asked me that question, I think it would be awesome if you guys could just bombard their social media with like, just write Fried Eggs Golf. Just write hashtag Fried Eggs Golf in any comment section of any video that they post. That would make me feel happy. And I think their tags are like at Ride One Wheel, but just be like, that's gonna be my way of being like, what's up, One Wheel? I make a music video for you. I actually paid you money to make you a music video, and you don't show me any love? What's up with that? I don't get it. Let's see, where are we at? Chad, you asked a lot of questions. I'm gonna skip this one, and I'll get back to you. Tell Quentin what's up. No. Where are we at? I feel like I've missed some good ones. Do I like steel heads? Irons? If you're talking about the irons, I like them. What user am I on eBay? David, that's my store's, and it would be my store's name, so it would be Bobix Golf on eBay. I think it's just Bobix_golf. Check them out. Buy a golf glove. Big Augie Golf. Sorry you're late. No need to apologize. You're here now. I had to wash the dishes before I was allowed to come and watch. Hey, it's good that you got something done, something productive done before you wasted your time. Did you have a question, or did you just wanted to let me know you did your dishes? Oh, okay. Good job. Can we get an indoor league going where we ride one wheel in the simulator? That would be amazing. We should set up a treadmill beside the simulator, and you just ride it, I guess, for the distance that your shot went. And we'll have to figure out the logistics later, but I like the idea. One Wheel Live. Yeah, I like the live. E. Looney said he liked the One Wheel Live course vlog, and I like doing that. That was actually, I think the live course vlogs are actually more fun for me than the edited ones because it just go with the flow, and I like that, and I actually like the conversation between shots, where in the regular course vlogs that stuff kind of bores me, where there's like dead air and there's not a lot going on. So I like talking to you guys during that. It kind of makes it more fun. Do a course maintenance vlog. I would if I knew anything about course maintenance. We're lucky this far that Beverly Hills hasn't died. Where's Ace? Ace, actually, I want to do an Ace What's in the Bag. You guys be up for that? Other than golf themes and comedy, what are the other favorite YouTube topics? Golf themes and comedy, what are my... I think you nailed them right there. I don't think I have any more. Daniel, you're my man crush. Gotta start somewhere. Let's see. Do I own the golf shop? I don't own the golf shop. I just work part-time there now. Used to be my full-time gig for 12 years where I started out doing club fitting, and then I moved to online sales, and now, as I stated earlier, I got a new part-time job at a production studio here in town where I'm making video content, which is really cool because that's what I wanted to do with my life. So now I get to live kind of the best of both worlds. I get golf and video production. Can't beat it. Loved your reaction to the new drone. Yeah, Philip, thanks. That was a cool gift from Andy from Tieplo Golf. I used it in my one wheel video, and I think the footage turned out well. That was actually my brother, Kurt, flying that drone and I thought he did an awesome job. That was the first time he'd ever touched a drone controller in his life, and it's just like kids these days, man. It's like you put anything that resembles an Xbox controller in their hand, and he's like a savant. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it before. It's like if you sat, Mozart down at a piano. That's what my brother Kurt was like with this controller in his hand. He was just like magic. I was like, how do you do that? Have I crashed the drone yet? Yes, I did, but not like you would think I crashed it. I actually was doing, it's one of the shots I used in my Beverly Hills vlog where I flew it across the pond, and as I passed over the green, the hill kind of goes up, and I stopped it, but I didn't stop it soon enough, and it kind of caught the grass and it just turned over. It didn't fall any distance, it just kind of rolled over, but no damage. It worked just fine. Matt, what's up? What do I think of the 718 AP2s? I don't think Titleist, at least in my experience with Titleist, has ever made a bad iron, especially for the particular audience they're making that iron for. I think that they do make great equipment. I myself am not a fan of the company. I think it's more of like an ego thing where they seem like they try to act like they're better than everybody else, and that's very much trickles down into their reps and at least in my experience. So probably good people. I don't want to get to know them. You lost the feed for the moment. I'm sorry about that. What's my favorite course in Fort Wayne? I could go like Country Club, but I'm not going to because they don't let me play there that often, and you just, you have a certain audience at your private courses. They're very nice. We have some very, very nice private courses here, but I'm going to say my favorite course is one that anyone can play, and it's River Bend Golf Course. And not only because the course is challenging and it's very well kept, but also just the atmosphere. I think that's almost as important as the condition of the course is the type of people that run the course. And the owner there, Tom, is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. He's the one that lets me shoot all those one-wheel videos out there. I mean, he's just a very cool guy, very open to new ideas. He's a younger guy, so he just kind of embraces all this social media stuff. And in the golfing world, that's a rarity. You don't see that a lot. So Riverbend Golf Course in Fort Wayne, Indiana is my favorite course to play for that reason. Juan, you made it. Glad you could. Yes, I'm in Indiana. You didn't know that? Yeah, Fort Wayne. That's where I'm at. Have I ever played golf in Michigan? Yes, Joe, I have, and I have a question for you. I'm not sure the location of it, but I remember the name. Do you know of a course named Angels Crossing? I had a really good time playing that course, and it's like really hidden. Like you have to like go down some back roads to find it. It seems to be very well put away. But I like playing that a lot. Golfaholics, what's up, guys? What part of California am I going to? I'm going to, is it Carmel? Just south of Santa Cruz? Anyway, we're going to the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, so it's around that area. I don't know California that well, so that's about where we'll be. Have you tried crank golf? I have, actually, but it was a club a customer brought in, and it was like a super low loft, and it was super long, and I remember enjoying hitting it, but I don't know if I'd take it out to like the golf course and play with it. One wheel for life, I agree. For drivers in woods, what shafts do I use? I'm going to say that for the what's in the bag. I am going to do a what's in the bag and update it. T. King, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter if you didn't know I was from Indiana. It's all right. You know now. If I ever come to the States, can I have a go on your one wheel? Maybe. If you have experience. Like I said, it's not for everybody. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. But if you have ever fallen down stairs in your life for no reason, probably not for you. Probably not the best. Blaine, how did Wilson feel about the Triton video? Do you want to hear the story? I'll give you a really short version. I'm not sure if I can share it legally, but I'm going to do it anyway. I was contacted by Wilson and actually one of their heads of marketing, and they liked it. They laughed at it, but they knew from a professional marketing standpoint, it's probably not the best idea to market your product that way. So he's like, we like it. It's funny. You know, it's got some truth to it, and it's got some humor, and you know, it showcases the technology well. We would like to use this video and help you promote it. Would you mind, they asked me, would you mind editing out some of the blood and screaming? I of course told them no. I said that's what makes the video is the blood and screaming. So I talk to them and I tell them, I say, if you want to use this video for you know, like Twitter or, you know, Instagram, I go, share the video, share it, and put the caption, if it's too loud, you're too old. Voila, there you go. Then you've just, you know, played back into my hand there, and it's funny, and it. They didn't like it. They never talked to me again after that. What are my opinions of Adilla shafts? Is it Adilla or Aldila? I feel like I've always said Aldila my whole life. I played the Aldila NV shaft for a good portion of my competitive career, which was not very long, but, you know, 4 or 5 years. I played that through later years in college, or no, early years in college, and then there shortly after. But I like all the shafts. I need to change grips. What's the easiest way to come to a correct choice? Well, there is no correct choice for me to give you because a lot of it's personal. But some things that you may want to consider is durability of the grip, how long it's going to last. Typically, your rubber like Tour Velvets or Tour Wraps are going to last a long time. The new Decade multi-compounds are nice, but they're extremely expensive. So durability is one thing, comfort's another thing, and also weight. A lot of people don't think about the weight of the grip. If you're going to put a heavier grip on than you're used to, that's going to mess with the feel and the swing weight a little bit. So make sure you take that into consideration. You know how much your grips currently weigh and how much the new grips that you're getting are going to weigh. At what height do you think longer clubs are necessary? I'm 6'3" and 15 years old. You bragging? 6'3", your general rule of thumb, you know, 6'1", 6'2", we definitely want to add some length to a golf club. Now, there's other factors that go into it there as far as your wrist to floor measurement, how long your arms are, what your posture's like, where you're at impact. All these things are going to be... we're going to take a look at that when we do custom fitting. So make sure you do get custom fit and you have someone that knows what they're talking about, and they should be able to help you out. Fridges are the most delicious item in the universe. Okay. That's 2 more feet than Randy. Give me some credit. It's 1.5. Do you play golf in high school, and how good was I? I did play golf in high school. I started playing competitively when I was 12 years old. I was a far more better golfer when I was in high school than I am now. I think I peaked probably my freshman year of college, but we won some tournaments. We had a very good team, and I played 2 on that team. We won quite a few tournaments in high school. We went to state. We were I don't know if that means anything to anyone who lives outside the United States, but we were, you know, probably top 20 teams in the entire state of Indiana. Our high school team was. So we were decent. Blaine, he's 6'3" guy, and he's not hitting at 350 probably times for new clubs. Absolutely. How do courses react to your one wheel? I've had mixed reactions to that. One is almost everyone that sees me on my one wheel stops what they're doing and watches. And a lot of times they'll approach me and ask me about it, and I'll gladly give them a tutorial and tell them how it works and talk about it because it's like one of my favorite things to do. But I have had some mixed reactions from people that work in the clubhouse as far as they weren't sure if they should let me out on it. And I was, you know, it is what it is. It's their golf course. I mean, they feel liable for if anything happened to me out there. I understand. But most of the time, people have been pretty open to the idea of me riding my one wheel. So it's been good. Boop. Oh, crap. What am I doing? Shout out to everyday golfer for the drone. The average golfer, yes. Thank you very much, Andy, for that. If you had to play with one golf brand for the rest of your life, who would it be? Does that mean golf ball? Because that would restrict my decision because there's only so many manufacturers that do. Get back to me. How tall am I on my one wheel? About 6 inches taller. Nicholas, red sauce, brown sauce, or no sauce at all? Parmesan. If I had to play one golf course for the rest of my life, what course would it be? Beverly Hills. Easy. All right, we are 25 minutes. Holy cow. For those of you that are watching still, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are still writing questions in, but I really do need to get going. I didn't realize how long I'd been up here. Thank you for everything that you guys do for this channel and help me spread the word. Please thumbs up the video. Share the one wheel video. I feel like that's the message of today. The one wheel music video. Go to one wheel. Hashtag fried eggs. That's all I want you to write. Nothing mean and just, you know, what's the deal? Why are they not sharing that stuff? I don't get it. So thank you guys as always for tuning in, and I will see you next time. See you guys.